Well, friends, welcome to another of our midweek messages. My name's Phil Harrington. I am the rector here at St Mary's, and I am just broadcasting this message from the rectory in West Horsley. And I just want to briefly share a couple of things with you as the lockdown is easing and life begins to take on some degree of normality. And the first thing to share with you is, as life picks up again, to really take the time to schedule your priorities. Now, I've been trying to reshape my diary over the last couple of weeks, and I've moved around some of my meetings to enable me to do something that's really important to me in my role as a priest, as a rector, and that is to diarize specific time when I am just reading the scriptures, studying and praying. And I've done that by just for an hour or two each day. I literally take my computer and my phone out of my study, out of here, put them at the other end of the house, and just spend time doing something that is such a priority for me, and that is studying the scriptures. And that obviously may not be a part of your role, but if you are a Christian, then prioritizing a daily quiet time with God, time studying the scriptures, praying, but perhaps not for a couple of hours, that is something that we need to do each and every day. But then through the rest of the week, you want to diarize and factor in time for rest and sleep and work, for hobbies, recreation, time with the family, and actually also diarize some time that's empty, that's just kind of margin time that there's nothing planned in, but means that you've got some stretch room if you need it. Now, I thought that was quite a cool thing to do and quite a modern way to manage my diary. But in fact, it's about 1,000 years old, because it was out of the monastic tradition that kind of scheduling your priorities grew out of. So once again, I'm a little bit late to the party. So that's the first thing. Can I encourage you to make sure that you schedule the things that are priorities to you? And the second thing is just to think about rest. Now that the lockdown has eased in terms of holidays as well, there's been a flurry of people trying to book some time away, which is good. And after the last 4 months or so, much needed. But it's just a reminder that rest, real rest, comes from spending time with Jesus. It was he himself who said in Matthew 11, and sometimes it's said this is an invitation. It sounds a bit more like a command to me. He said, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And there's a great translation of these verses in Eugene Peterson's Message translation. I just want to read them to you. Because he wrote, "Are you tired, worn out, burned out on religion? Come to me, get away with me, and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me, and you'll learn to live freely and lightly." And that's such a wonderful thing. It seems so amazing to be able to learn how to live freely and lightly, learn unforced rhythms of grace. So as we go and begin to enjoy some time away and some holiday times, and that's so important, and wherever you are off to, I will be praying that they are really blessed times. But do remember that even on holiday, it is good to carve out that time to spend with Jesus, because it is only in him that we can find rest. So there are my two things this week, to make sure that you're scheduling your priorities and you're finding rest in Jesus, even as we all begin to take our much looked forward to holidays. And as I said, I hope they are great times away. So that's enough from me. All that remains is for me to once again say, do join us again on Sunday. As we come to the end of our series in Joseph. We're looking at Genesis chapter 50. So we'd love to see you again at 10 o'clock. Do go to our website, which is stmaryswesthorsley.co.uk. And we'd love to be able to spend time with each other afterwards. So do make sure you get a copy of the Zoom link for coffee afterwards. So have a great few days, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye for now.